Everybody, welcome back to Red Sonja Reviews. Today we're going to check out this Lansky knife sharpening set. This is a standard set. It has the coarse, medium, and fine grit hones, and it has the base so you can sharpen your knife at different angles. The standard angle for a cooking knife would be about 20 degrees. So let's get this thing open and we'll check out what we can do. So underneath we have different information. This is the directions. The other one had different things you could purchase, including a stand and replacement parts. Comes in different languages. So here's what the set looks like. It comes with extra screws, which is cool because I immediately dropped one. So let's see if we can set this up and start sharpening knives. The instructions say loosen the front screw, which is a Phillips, and then loosen the back screw, which all that does is give you more of a gripping angle. Doesn't really do much. It says not to over tighten because of course that back one is plastic. And of course you have to give yourself plenty of room, otherwise you're going to be hitting the base with the file. Alright, we almost got it set. And then we're going to start with the coarse grinder, which is the red one. Alright, so next we're going to take the hone and we're going to put it on the guide rod. And it says to put it on a flat surface and make sure it's even for the best results. And next we're going to put a drop of hone oil on the hone. We don't want to be using a dry stone. Now they sell an optional stand that this just sits on, which would probably be helpful because when you first start it just seems a little awkward. But eventually you get it figured out and it's not too bad. And it recommends short strokes starting at the base, going to the tip, but doing like 2 or 3 different steps instead of just one straight through. And yes, I am doing it wrong when I start. Like I said, it just, when you first start, it just feels awkward. But after you sit there using it for a while, you kind of get it and you get a little bit better feel for it. It says count how many times you use it on one side and then flip it over and do the same amount of times on the other side. This is more of the style they want you to use. Kind of break it up into steps. Alright, so let's see how sharp this is. Seems pretty good so far. Not bad. Might have to do a little more touching up. Not bad. Not bad at all. So this has been my review of the Lansky knife sharpening set. This is just a standard set. I got it on Amazon. It was about $40. I had a $10 coupon, so not a bad set. It can be used for, you know, pocket knives or whatever you got, or for standard cooking knives. Worked pretty well. Very easy to use, very hard to mess up, and you have all the different angles you can choose from. This one recommends 17, 20, 25, or 30, depending on what you're doing. 17 is obviously the sharpest. Very nice set. Very nice set. I hope you enjoyed my little video. If you did, please hit the like and subscribe. And come back for the next one. I hope you have a great day.